popular demand, it's time for our good news story of the day. This fifth grade teacher is helping students become better readers by providing them with their very own books. From Racine, Wisconsin, please welcome Daniel Thompson. Hi, Daniel. Welcome.
Hello.
So tell us about your project.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, it's great to have you. Tell us about your project.
My project. What I did is that I wanted to provide my students with books, mostly because literacy is a huge problem here in our nation, and I had been a reading tutor. So I've seen firsthand how important it is for students to be reading at home. So I decided that I'd reach out to the community and see if they wanted to help me with that. And they responded very graciously to the tune of, so far, $1,210 for books for my students.
How do you decide what books to give each student?
Well, what I'm going to do is, if you kind of remember, I remember when I was a kid, the Scholastic Book Fair and how we used to fill out things. Yes, so what I'm going to do is that I'm first going to test their reading levels so I know where each student is at, and then give them a list of books that is fitting for their level and fits their interest, and let them pick off the sheet just like that. I'll order them from the school, and they'll deliver them here for them.
That's great.
Why is the issue of literacy so personal to you?
My grandfather was a black man who grew up in the Jim Crow South. So he was dealing with the separate but equal education, and as a result, he never learned how to read.
Wow.
Now, he got through life because of his work ethic and how he was able to read people and socially deal with people, but never did he learn. And though he was a great man, though, you know, we had a great relationship, there are times I wish he could have read for me. And as I get older, I wonder what his world would have looked like had it been able to expand through being able to read. So when I decided what I wanted to do with my life, at this point, I thought of him. And I realized there are many kids out in our nation right now who are facing that similar situation. So I want to focus my effort on helping those kids who may be like my grandfather or starting in the same shoes he was in, and make sure that they are not falling or aren't limited in the way he was.
Daniel, Daniel, I think that's amazing. I think what you're doing is invaluable for your students. So let me tell you, today we partnered with Lysol, and we're giving you $5,000 as a thank you for going above and beyond as a teacher.
We really appreciate you being here. Your students
that's wonderful news.
Your students are very, very blessed to have you in their lives.
Thank you so much.
Are they in the class right now, your students?
Oh. My students are currently excitedly waiting in the hall because they just got back from recess.
Well, you give them,
they're like poking their heads in.
Keep up the good work, Daniel. Keep in touch with us, all right?
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, man. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
Live has partnered with Lysol. Launched in 2019, Lysol's Here for Healthy Schools program provides healthy habits resources for teachers and parents. Lysol has provided disinfection products and educational materials to help reduce the spread of preventable illness in schools so kids can learn, grow, and thrive.